Oh, in the scheme of things, I think if you ask Garth also, if they had got the win tonight, it's important for for the footy club. Sometimes, you'd like it a bit easier, prettier, however you want to put it, but it was, we made it pretty hard for ourselves at the start of the second half, once again, but we found a way to get a win, and sometimes that's all it takes, and we did that tonight. I thought they were very courageous also, having lost Jai and Peach, and so they had to really fight through too, and we just like I said, wasn't real pretty, but I'm pleased for the lads because we'd been busting away, and again without a great deal of I won't say luck, but been working pretty hard, but we just been not quite getting the flow of things, and so to get a win tonight under those circumstances where we just fought hard, hung in there, and was a relief, to be honest.
What about, I guess, you've had a disrupted week. There's been a bit of a stomach bug going through the camp. I mean, how much did that sort of disrupt and, I guess, affect the guys?
Yeah, it was a challenge. We had 4 or 5 guys missing at training on Tuesday, so we had 2 training sessions this week, and the second one was 20 minutes in terms of a captain's run over here. So our spine, pretty much, apart from Rog, and none of them trained on Tuesday. So sometimes, as I said tonight, you just got to find a way to make it happen and get it working, and it was pretty much like that this week in terms of our preparation, and so I thought it wasn't ideal circumstances, but you just got to get on with it, don't you?
Did they reinforce anything character-wise that you'd carry through for the second half of the year? Did winning ugly does that give you something different to build on or add to for the second half of the year?
Well, to be honest, I reckon, apart from the second half last week, we had the Broncos, which was 8-2, something like that. Before then it was, Melbourne 13-12, so, and what I'm saying is over the course of the last 6 weeks, we'd been, working really hard and getting close, but not close enough. And so sometimes, like tonight, I'm confident that, we've got some improvement in us, and, we've just got to keep working at that. And, I'm sure, stuff will come, but, we've got to keep working away at it. There's no way we're, flowing like how we should be at the minute, and we've got to keep working to find that.
Were you worried that a heavy defeat like Melbourne might have knocked the stuffing out of them a little bit, that might have sort of been a couple of steps back?
It was a challenge. I got to admit this week, but the lads, given the circumstance of having most of the spine away on Tuesday and not training with the group, so we had to call in a couple of our under 20s boys to fill in, and so it was a bit of a challenge, this week, but but again, you got to, I was pleased with the lads and how they, just got on with the job, and as I said, wasn't real pretty, but we found a way to, to get 2 points.
How's Tohu? He obviously came off. I mean, he's had that knee issue ongoing. I mean, what happened there? There was a bit of confusion whether it was knee, ankle.
Yeah, no, it was his ankle. So we just have to see, how that's going to, pull up. He's had a pretty challenging month since the Melbourne game, with the knee. So, he's been a bit part at training. Excuse me, not joining until mostly captain's run. So, he gets the opportunity now to get a good break under his belt, and hopefully it's not too severe in terms of his ankle. It wasn't the knee, so we'll just see how he pulls up.
Was he named in the Kiwi squad, or?
I think he's ruled himself out. Yeah, I think he's spoken to Madge and ruled himself out. Yeah. Well, like I said, I think he's had a month where he's pretty much just done captain's run and then played.
Is it somewhat poetic that Blairy finished game 300 on the sin bin? Doing what he's done for probably
to be honest, you know,
pressuring the kicker. Or
yeah, absolutely,
playmaker?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, he lives on the the edge. I mean, we all know that, and that's and it should be it should be noted. It's a wonderful effort by him. I mean, in terms of New Zealanders, Kiwis. Playing 300 games, he joined some real prestigious company, Ruben Wiki, Simon Mannering, and joins them tonight. And the one thing about Adam, he prepares himself extremely well every week, and that's what's got him in the position that he's got himself to knock over 300 games in his position. So, but yeah, I mean. Again, right to the end, he's trying to make it happen for the team and put pressure on the dummy on the halves, and so yeah, I'm pleased he got the 300 tonight, because I'm not 100% sure if he's. I'm hopeful that he'll be okay for the game against Penrith.
It's a hard line for us to sort of draw clearly, though, isn't it? We want him to play. We want all the guys to play to the edge, and then he's a split second late and ends up in the sin bin. So it's that's what defines his career, his competitiveness and willingness to play until the 50 seconds to go. And
yeah, no, you did right, and that's that's what makes Adam, Adam. And I think had a couple of lovely messages earlier this week by Sammy Thaiday and Billy Slater and Cameron Smith, and the overwhelming point was he was a player that they loved playing with, but didn't enjoy playing against because of what you spoke about, the competitiveness, how he goes about his business. So I'm really pleased for him tonight to get to 300. He's had a tough old month, to be honest. He played at Penrith Park a couple of weeks ago for the Canterbury Cup team, and at 1 o'clock on the Saturday afternoon. And so he's had a bit of a challenge over the last month, and but true to Blairy and how he goes about his business, he just put his head down, knuckled down, and got on with what we wanted from him. And so yeah, pleased that he's got there.
how did he handle that? How did he respond to that?
He took it as as I knew he would. He understood that he wasn't at the level that he was wanted to be at, that we expect from him. And he went about fixing that. So consequently, I think he had a great game. It sort of fell his way. I think Jazz got injured, and he was called into the squad for the Broncos game. I thought played really well that night. Played well against the Storm last week. So and he's helped us get a win here tonight.
Ken Mamalo, how good is it having a front rower on the wing who can run 200 and something metres and score 2 tries and diving over people and punt down the corner? I mean, how much of a weapon is he to have at your disposal?
I think he's, I think Kenny, he had a wonderful year last year, and I think he's, just really, what I've been really impressed with Ken is, he wants to, get better and improve, and over the last month, this is probably David's, third game back, but prior to that, he's pretty handy when you got, another big fella on the other side, doing something similar. And Ken had to do that pretty much all himself, for about three games here, and he picked up the slack, and he's just been, I thought he was wonderful again tonight. It's not only stuff out of the backfield, it's he finishes off pretty well. So he's a pretty good asset. Thanks, boys. Thanks.